Welcome in, guys. I think we fixed the problem with our headset. Let's see what we've got here. We're on the Namalsk, obviously. Hence the thumbnail. Ooh. It's a quick find, wasn't it? I've got a heat pack here somewhere, yeah. Just get that on the go. Right, okay. There's a dude there. Yo, dude. Yo, yo. Alright, dudes.
Hey.
Just wanted to show myself, seeing you. I thought if you saw me and you thought I'd literally just spawned in, found these trousers.
All right.
So I thought in these trousers you'd probably see me anyway.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Yes, I'm seeing you good. Yeah.
All right, dude. Sorry, I just wanted, mate, so you knew I was no threat, dude.
Have fun.
And you, mate. Have a good one. That's more like it. Derringer, spaghetti, crackers, pork, and we'll leave the. In fact, let's take that because we'll need to make rope. Take that as well. Okay. Take that. That'll give us worms. Two BK-18s. Pristine, warm. Take the Pristine. It's a no-brainer. Better coat. Another knife. Goes for rags. Why isn't that going in there? Because there's stuff in it. Let's just take that instead. Straight away, I'm going to take that. There's a lot of stuff in here, isn't there? Hopefully that lot should be enough to make some rope up. There was another house this way, wasn't there? Not sure. Done that one. Done the ruined one. There's a load more. I think there's a well here as well somewhere. Shit. Finding plenty of knives here, which is a good thing. to start cutting some of these up. Do all this and find rope as usual. Because we've got 3 knives, it doesn't matter if we ruin one of them doing the cutting. What I'm doing is enough so we can do face wraps and stuff like that as well, you see. A lot of food around, isn't there? Leather kit. That's in better nick than what I've got, but it's a bit of a bright colour. I think we'll go for it. Does show up though, that doesn't it, I've got to say, but whether that's a mistake or not, I don't know. Typical, we found rope. That is frigging typical, that. Will that machete go on the back? Should do. Yeah. I thought there was a well in this town, if I'm being honest, but maybe not. No rounds in it, repeater, no rounds in it. What I can do is just make a head wrap till we find a hat. Just only to stop frostbite. It doesn't really keep the cold out, other than to stop frostbite. So let's get the shit out of that. So we need to find a well now. There's the pipeline, so that will be back to that's for Cooter, so maybe we should go into the Cooter. I mean, the other option, but it's very risky, would be to like, oh, that is the find of the day. I think it may be an idea just to cook this, not cook the food, defrost it. Cooter's not really the place to do that. You know, the Cooter is all high rise and yeah, like I could do it at the school. I could do it at the school, which is where the well is. I might do that actually. Yeah, I will actually. Let's get rid of this pickaxe as well. I'm just going to use it to get enough worms to last us the whole frigging thing, you know what I mean? I could use it for a knife, but we've got like a load of knives now. Back along here. I think these buildings here sometimes have fire pits in them. I need to get that gun as well on, we'll put that on slot 2. Got 2 rounds in it. And Makarov's here, no mag for the Makarov. I'm thinking of taking some of these out because they may have medical on them, you know. It's got a saline bag. Thing on this server, when one's zombie aggro's, they all aggro. Come on. Stamina. Stamina's just not there at all. Yeah, I think they have the alerts turned right up. Yo, soul dude. Hey. Right, come on, guys. Come on. Come on, in here. Come on. Never anything in there. I tell you what, you wouldn't want to open that one up that I've just locked all them in there, sold. You would not want to open that up. There's a fire barrel there, I'm going to use that, I think. What we'll do, the disinfected ones. Get one of those. Get that in there. Break the stick up. Not been on the mouse for a bit, sold, so I thought I'd have a... I think I fixed the... I don't think you were on anyway, but I had a big problem with the mic the other day, which I think has all been fixed now. What are we doing here? Right, so we've got 3 things to defrost. That's not too bad, and we'll get a warm. So, okay. Taking a while to thaw, sold. Does my mic sound alright today, mate? By the way. Should hopefully sound as good as it ever has. Apart from I've got that in the gob, we'll take that out. Right, last one. It's quite a bit of food there, really. Right, hold on. What we'll do, because that's a pull cam, we'll have that first. Oops. Ice cream, nice dude. Ideal for watching Namalsk then. Gonna nip onto the roof here, see if there's any guns. That's what I'm thinking. Crossbow. I can't take that. It's actually on this server, a crossbow is very handy. Anything that takes Zeds out on this server is a handy thing. So there's definitely stuff on the roofs there, isn't there? Use that shit knife there. Shit, didn't mean to do that. I meant to break it down. Don't know what I'm doing there. With my massive purple top on. Right, let's make... Oh, that's gone. Let's whittle some bolts. Yo, Traplord. Oh, good, mate, yeah. I've found out what it was in the end. I've actually bought a new lead as well, but it's a better quality one. I didn't need it, but I'm keeping it because it's a really good one. So, but yeah, something had changed, not by me, but something had changed on the interface. Like the volume on the actual computer, on the Windows system, had turned up to full. On there, as far as I know, I didn't do it, but you know how easy it is to, you know, do. Oh shit! Didn't mean to make hooks. We'll keep them. So I'm glad it sounds better anyway. Let me know through the stream if anything goes funny. I'm just going to change the lighting. I'm going to set, guys. Right, okay. I'm back and I'm bad. So we've got everything we need there to get going on. And my plan is, and I can do it like almost immediately, we do need water though, is to take a trip up to the outpost. So that's the plan. I need to get the crossbow on slot as well. Put that there, and then we'll put the machete on that. Come on, twat. Shit, I didn't load it. Oh my god. Why isn't it loading? Oh no, it's loaded. Shit. Right, let's carry on. Been one locked in now by the sound of it. So I'm just looking for the school now, which must be that way. How did that not hit him then? Fuck. It's been a while since I've used the crossbow, guys. Give me a break. That hit her as well, did you see? Fuck off. Terrible with the crossbow, that. Oh, do you know what they've done as well? They've ruined my rags. They're damaged now. Fuck. Don't believe that. That is not good news, guys. Have I got any more rags? That's the only thing I can do, is take the risk on those worn ones. And hope we get away with it. Really, you want pristine, but what can we do? Sigmund Freud. Let's just hope, guys, we'd got away with that. Oh, you bastard. She moved. I'm pissing this crossbow off. It's no, well, better keep it. I'm just getting annoyed with it. Let's just keep heading for the school. The Zeds are a nightmare on this server, by the way. Really hard. It's part of the hardcore side of it, you know. And they aggro from like huge distances. Friggin' hell. Don't believe this. We've got away with it once. We won't keep getting away with doing this with like worn rags. I have to come up with a different strategy on the Zeds, I think. Right, let's cut that up because these rags will be pristine. I'll keep the damaged ones. So they're the pristine rags. They're in better nick as well. What else have we got? Hunter pants, wow. We're having them. NBC gloves aren't really any use. Let's fix up the gloves we have got. So does it sound sort of trapped? Does it sound like normal now, the mic then? As it should do type of thing. Oh, chlorine tabs. And is that pristine? Yes, it is. That'll give us more pristine rags, which we really, really, really need. Right, I'll put the warm ones in there so we know where they are. Pristine there. And then we'll swap to that. That'll work. Stamina that's holding me back here. I would get out of here if I'm being honest, but we do need the well. Could do with finding a water bottle as well, really. Come on then, Siegfried. I don't think we're far away. Sure, the school's over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was somewhere near the, you know, that little store. Just gonna have a look at those gloves there as well. Medium. Well, that's surprising. I'm gonna take those anyway. But I'm surprised they're both medium. Right, trapped and sold. Let's continue on. Come on then, ding dong. Why is she elbows up? Fucking hell, there's so many of them. Jesus. They are everywhere. Right, I've lost their to school. That's what we're looking for. Protective case, you know, might be a good thing. So it like matches and that. So if we just put a few of our bits in there. Then if we find any matches, we can protect them when we're swimming. The storm's coming in as well, guys. See how that Zed's got his elbows up? That's clear. Look out! Look at that! Oh, it's on the roof. Just ignore it then. I'm thinking of making a fire here. The only reason I'm thinking of that is because the storm's clearly... But mind you, we could do one in one of these houses, couldn't we? A little bit more... not secluded, but... Or we could just come out of town, do it in there. I don't think you get one on the second floor of these. I think they're always first floor. Yeah, that Z trying to aggro then. I think the way out is that way. Let me just get a picture in my mind of so Vakuta is at the top, so you have to go left. So the way to get out to the coast is west. So... okay. And currently we don't have any... We'll have to do a fire in the building. Gotta bring her back in a minute. See, what we've got to do, our sort of task now to get to the outpost, which is what I want to do, is we've got to weather the storm. The storm's coming, we've heard it. So that's one thing we've got to do. We've got to make a fire and get warm. That's another thing we've got to do. And just start collecting, really, for the... is this the one we did a fire in before? All the storm noises have disappeared now, though, for some reason. I'll take that, actually. What's the quilted is... Yeah, I think we'll go for that. It's just a little bit less conspicuous. Where the hell was the fireplace, guys, from before? We don't really need a second leather kit. We've got nothing else to repair with it. Just space-wise, we're going to have to get... Oh, there you go. That'll do. That will do. What did you just do with the stick? Did I drop it down? Yes. I've got a Makarov mag there as well. Sure, we picked one of those up, didn't we? Don't even know where that came from. Don't even know where it came from. Holy shit. Someone's got a gun. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I don't want to compound things by getting a cold, so let's have something to eat. We'll do that Makarov in a minute as well. Holy hell. Let's just have a look at that compass. So it's west we need to go in a minute. It's actually that way. Okay. So it's parallel to the buildings we're in. What I don't understand here is why I'm starting to get a buff now. Could do with a hat, we haven't got one. Okay. Let's start collecting as well while we're going. I think I'm gonna fuck that crossbow off. One other worry is because the weather is quite nice, isn't it? The weather's decent. That means there's bad weather coming, and that could end up coming out when we're actually crossing to the outpost. It makes it very, very hard to find because it's such a small place, quite honestly. I don't know whether as well to nip back to the school. And just get one more fill of water before we move off. I know it's dangerous, but there's like where we're going. I mean, I suppose we could get the well at Namalsk, which I know is a bit risky, but might be an idea. I think we'll do that, guys. I think we've got to. We're right next to it. You know what I mean? Friggin' Zed there. I'm hearing the storm coming in again. Quite loud now. I can hear footsteps, but I think it's that Zed on the roof. Lost heat already. I'm hoping that was a Zed. I just saw someone flash across the roof there. I think it was just the Zed. So west is this way. Insects everywhere. So you're going cold already? Holy hell. Don't forget guys, please subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you don't, that would be very, very silly. Put a like on the video, helps me out loads. We're on the Namalsk hardcore. Which is hardcore, this one as well, and it's going dark as well. Right, that's all the food we got. Okay, I'm just wondering whether to sort out as well a little bit of this stuff. Let's just move that over. Try and get some of this stuff shifted about a little bit. Just so we know exactly how much space we've got. That'll do, won't it? Okay, so we'll make the trip now to Namalsk. Might have to do a fire on the way. Probably sooner rather than later as well. Kinda wish I had made some stone knives with that pickaxe we had before, but it's too late now. Shit. Another battery. Battery. This is kind of where we came. Look at all those heads on there now. Oh, you twat. I can't believe we're getting away with these rags, to be honest. So I think over this pipeline that'll take us west. We'll check the compass in a minute. Just get through first. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's west, so that'll take us back through. I don't want to leave it long here though before we do a fire because we're getting cold already. I think I might do one here actually. There's a hunting stand there. We'll do it near that. Or within that tree line on the right, maybe. I might take that just for the rags. Don't want to use the knives too much, but it's all we've got. Badly damaged. No, go on, oh no, we've got, I tell you what, we've got rags in that case, so I won't bother. Let's just go over to here and do a fire in these trees. I want to do it before it gets dark, really. And I don't want to use any of the stuff we've already got as well. I'll do that for the hand drill. Now we'll use one of the sort of... Oh shit. I need to do that. And then we'll do one of the sort of dirty rags, if you like, for the... to light the fire with. Which are there. It's getting dark now, so this fire's going to show up. What can you do though? We've got to make it. Otherwise we're going to end up with a cold. Because even though that's hidden, it's going to really shine bright now. Where we're going. So for those of you that don't know, the outpost on the Namalsk is a militarised sort of section. It's 3 huts to be honest, but it has really good gear in it. And it's across the ice cap. We're going to swim out and cross the polar ice cap at a bearing of 280 on the compass, and that'll get us out to the outpost. But first we've got to get to Namalsk where there's a well. Which is by heading west down this way that we're going. Cut that short because it's so much light. I can't understand why the storm's not coming though, because you heard that before. You could hear it like coming through. Then we'll just search that very quickly. Another 40 watts R43, worn, so no different. Oh, you're kidding me, now you find the cooking pot. Very cold, but not frozen. Right, well, what we'll do, I'm not going back again, we'll take that to Namalsk. That small stone's a good find as well, because we can make a knife with that. So there you go, straight west. This should take us to the coast. I can see the coast already, to be fair. And this is the trip to Namalsk now. I just hope that cooking pot, there you go. Yeah, it's chilly now, so that's good. That's a good sign. Wish we had found it earlier, the cooking pot, but I'm really pleased to have found the damn thing. Because that sorts our water out now. Which would be the, you know, something that would stop us doing well where we're going, so. Oh, you're kidding me, that is the find of the century. That is the find of the century, that. Shit, that's the swamp there. We need to go more round to the left there. Right, where is our machete? Let's sharpen that. The storm's coming in, so we need to find somewhere to weather the damn thing. So as far as knives go now, we're absolutely set. What I might do, as we're near the swamp, there's a good fishing spot. We could get some fish together, collecting ready for the mission, and kind of do it that way. That would work. We've got that. We've got everything we need for fishing: hooks, rods, rope. There's the swamp, so we need to go round this way. In fact, is that's a little lake, isn't it? Again, our problem here, the Namalsk storm's coming. Again, for anyone that doesn't know what the Namalsk storm is, it's like an electrical storm. Like an unexplained storm, really. But if you're caught out in it, if you don't get into something that's got a concrete floor, you basically, that's game over. Let's make a stone knife here. That's really coming in now, the storm. I can hear it. There's the granny house on the way round, if you know where I mean. I could go there. I'm not where I expect to be though as well. This doesn't feel right. Now I've got a cold. I don't understand. We were in Vakuta and I've headed west, and that should take us straight onto the coast, which it did. But it's as if we've come out on the wrong side somehow. But we need to find some shelter now, somewhere. Oh, we're going to be in deep shit, basically. Is that the edge of the swamp there, do you think? And is that a building there as well? If that's the edge of the swamp, I know where I am. Yeah, it's really coming in the storm now. Yeah, that is the swamp there. Shit, the friggin' storm's coming in really fast now. Might have to come along the pipeline here until we find a building. Or go this way and hope we can get to the granny house. That's the other place to go for the storm. I think we'll do that. We'll risk it. Sure, that's the swamp there. But where's the guardhouse if it's a swamp? There should be a guardhouse there. Yeah, it is. We could do the storm in the guardhouse, you know. It's got a concrete floor. Could do a fire here. Sort of sod it and use a couple of the sticks that we've got. And then when we see the storm coming, we'll just run to the guardhouse. That's what I'm thinking. We're very exposed here. sod it. See how we're flashing now on the so we know where we are now, that's good news. We know where we are. We're next to somewhere where we can weather the storm, which is going to be that guardhouse. The reason we've lost health there is because of cold. Hear the whispering now. Do suggest you put headphones on listening to this, guys. Don't forget to like and sub as well. If you want to see more adventures. They're never dull. We're even close to a good fishing spot here. It's whether someone sees this fire though, because at night obviously at light you can see what light it's throwing out. But a lot of people have been trying to get in away from this storm that's coming, so we might get away with it. Still haven't got a hat, you know. Down to the guardhouse. Definitely close now. So we should. I think we'll see the lightning pretty soon. We've got the heat buff as well, which is good. So again, people will be running now to get into houses, and into, again, with the Namalsk storm, you've got to go on a concrete floor. You can't go on a, like, you can go, if you go in a shed and there's no concrete floor, you're gonna die. But this is fine because it's got a concrete floor, so. To anyone that's not seen the Namalsk storm, it's well worth looking at. It's crazy. It's my favourite thing on DayZ, but it's just sort of waiting for it to come in. But I can hear it really loud now. So it's definitely on its way. You can hear that whispering as well. That's part of the storm, because it's like some sort of experiment go wrong is why you have the storm. Like like a Namalsk experiment that went wrong, and this storm comes up again. You know, sorry for those of you that know all this, but just for the guys that have come in and don't know these things. I've got to start doing that a little bit more on stream, just explaining what I'm doing, why I'm making certain decisions, just a bit more on the how-to of things, you know. Because when you've played so many hours, you just do all the things automatically and kind of expect people to know, but of course people don't know, so should be coming soon. See, the only other place, again, just to explain what I'm doing, behind me, that way, there is a, what's that? Police pants. Yeah, that way, there's the chem plant. You can go in there and hide. It's quite a trek, though. It's not close, and we're trying to go this way, back to Namalsk, where we'll fill up at the well and then get ready for our journey across the ice cap. And then sort of that way, which is just up the coast, there's what people that play in the Namalsk a lot call the granny house. So we could have gone in there, but it's quite a way up from where we are now at the swamp. It's quite a way off, so that's not a brilliant place to go. We will visit that. We will visit the granny house, but not yet. As soon as this storm goes, we'll be running back onto the coast and fishing, I think. We'll probably have to make a fire, like, pretty quick smart as well. You can see we're losing health now because we're cold. I mean, I can actually make a fire outside this door and get warm. I might have a look at that. It's a bit shifty doing it. No, too late, too late. That's okay though, that's good, that's good. There's the storm. Never have anything in your hands when the storm goes, because you drop it, you may forget it. Here we go. This will knock us unconscious. Again, if you got headphones, guys, it's worth putting them on to listen to this. It's so cool. Woo! Well, there you go. We can now that storm's gone, we've got a bit of mobility now. We can start doing the things we need to do. I don't know how heading west we got to where we were, because where we ended up should have been what you'd expect if you went north, but there you go. You never know. There you go. It's very dark after the storm as well. It does lighten up. You see how all the sky's red now? That will lighten up though. So I'm going to go to one of my little spots that I know now and do a fire first. Then we'll fish. Then we'll get water, then it's the outpost. You can never do anything quickly on the mouse because you're always having to survive, you know, and part of that survival is making constant fires. Not as bad as Sakal. Amelia, if you're trying to sell like graphics and stuff like that, just don't bother at this juncture. I've seen your name on there before. I'm just wondering whether to do one there. I've got an extra stick there, we can use that. Yeah, I think we'll get away with that actually. Got no choice because we're losing health, you see. So and the losing health happens really quick. That's a tip as well when you're trying to hide the fire. If I tried to light that fire from here, it wouldn't give me the option because it's within the tree. But if you go into here and then drag the fireplace onto the hand drill or matches or whatever you've got, you can get it right in the base of the tree to hide it more, which is always a good thing on this. It's a heavy traffic area this, because people could come round either through this gap here or there, or even coming from the other side. It's more likely this way, because people would go to the swamp there and then up to the chem plant and sort of down that side of things. I would have gone, to be honest, to Tara Island, which is over there, but with having the compass we may as well go to the outpost and make that the mission. Our health's going up again now. But our next problem's going to be food, so... Fire's gone out, so let's start moving around. There should be a nice little spot that we can do all the cooking just up here. like preparing is everything on DayZ. Like I already had the rope. I'd found the pickaxe, which just it just means you can get the stuff together quicker, you know. Instead of having to do it, you know, because sometimes you need to make a fire real quick on this, or even if it's not making a fire, you know, doing other things, and you've got to be fast and prepared for it. That's going to be the rod. Could do with fixing those gloves up as well. That'll be the last bit of duct tape. Got a leather repair kit for the shoes. Or if we're lucky to get enough to get a plate carrier later. Right, this is where I'm thinking. It's just got a little bit more cover when you fish in here, so this is what I'm going to try. Got very little storage left. Might have to get rid of those. Don't really need that either. That watch, by the way, can that go on there? No. Oh, I'll put it in there. That watch tells you what time it is, so you know when it's going to get dark. That's the whole point of that one, really. Just so you know when the darkness is coming in. Where's my rope? Did I put it in there? Yeah. Got that. I'm beginning to think I dropped it then. So we already made the hooks earlier. Got a wormy on it. Sort of just go in the reeds like this, just for a bit of cover. Let's do some fishing. Nice to be back on the Namalsk. I've been away for a long time, and I do think it's the best map, other than Chernarus. You know, Chernarus is daddy and all that, but the Namalsk is so good. So I've got to think. What I'm wondering is just get enough fillets now, say 4 fillets, to get us going, and then we can do a little bit of fishing while we're actually on the ice cap. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, to be honest, but what I'm thinking is we'll have some water from them's, and then we can boil the fish. So that might be a thing. With this being yellow now, probably we'll have all 4 fillets, and it'll just put us into white with the health. So another wormy. So on old Namalsk, you couldn't actually get worms, and then when Sakal came out, they changed it because Sakal you could get worms on, so they swapped it on Namalsk. That's subject to what server you're on. You know, obviously different servers will do different things, and you know, we'll turn those off or on. this server, without giving away what it is, it's usually sort of lower pop, but as it starts getting later now, the pop will start increasing and we'll see more players, you know. Right, I think that'll be enough. Just go for that for now. I think we'll start using the knife as well to get the sticks, because I can't repair the gloves anymore, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cooking stand. Within these trees now, what we'll do, and we've just gone hungry now, like properly hungry. Which won't help with our cold as well, because when you're hungry or you're thirsty, your immune system's down a bit. Right, so what we'll do, I'm going to use that for now. Look, it's very easy to collect new bits and bobs for that. Remember, there's a little bit of space in these as well. It'll obviously warm us up a bit, this as well, so... Right, there's the fireplace, and then we'll go for... I think just 2 sticks will do it. Put those back. Cooking stand. And then we'll be able to do the whole lot in one sitting now. Like that. Make a hand drill again. Tell you what, we've made a few hand drills already, haven't we? You notice now we're actually on red health. That's how quickly it happens on the Namalsk. And that's a mixture of being cold, we're losing health, and obviously not having food. Do a bit of working around with the stuff. It's a bit of a setback this because we've got to red. It's quite a big setback that. What I'll do to try and cool the fish down sooner is if I just do a bit of rearranging here. Put one in there like that. That should cool down the fastest because it's not in the pot. We're up shit street, really, if I'm being honest. We need this fish to hurry up and cool down. That one should cool down the fastest, so the reason I've done that, there you go, it's because I'll get more warmth from it in my trousers, so sounds terrible that, doesn't it? See, we couldn't help but, you know, I sort of left it a bit long until we fished, but we kind of couldn't help that because the storm was coming and we had to be near a building. Right, we're back in the yellow now, so we'll start gaining health now. I just hope it comes back quick. I don't really want to move as well until we get on yellow. I'm half tempted to do another round of fishing. We've got the space, we've got like the fire and that set up there. And then we can get an extra warm. This is where you've got to have a little bit of patience on the Namalsk. Because you think, friggin' hell, all that again. But the thing is, if we don't do that, we could be setting ourselves up for trouble. So I think I'm going to do that, guys. I think I'm going to do another fish. Another 4 fillets. See, the fire's still there. We know it's, you know, I mean, none of them are ideal, but we know it's a pretty good fishing spot. Where to put the hook? There you go. Wooden hooks, you can do 3 catches with them basically. Whereas with a bone hook you can do more, and obviously with the proper fishing hook you can do more, but they only last for 3 catches, the wooden ones. The other reason I want to do it this way is because if you notice I'm on red, so I'm going to move really slowly. By the time we've done this and eaten more and everything, that red will go up and then we can start moving quicker. And then from that point, we've just got to start thinking, okay, right, we're going straight out to the outpost. We can't be hanging around in Namalsk for ages, you know. This will give us a bit of caviar. See, we've gone cold already. Crazy talk. wormy. Trap or Salt, put another message up, guys, so I can block that Amelia off the stream. Can't get to it because the love heart's there. Cutting this as I go. I'll tell you what, actually we need to repair that knife. Where's the sharpening stone? There'll be 2 repairs for that. There's one that's badly damaged. There we go. For the first time in quite a while, everything except the health, which is the important one, is now white. That's good, we're getting that. I'll put these in here, and we can catch a bit more. I thought I'd caught too many worms before until I got again with the fishing now, guys, you know, as you again, most of you are going to know this, but as soon as you get the bite, you just let go basically of the fire button. So you're holding down fire, and then as soon as it yanks, you just let go. Simple as. Yeah, this should give us some good recovery time, this. I think we've done the right thing here, you know. That'll give us a bit more caviar. We are going to have to use that to make another hook. Guys. Okay. See how much the knives are getting used, that's why they're wearing out. And again, we're losing health here because put the rods there again. We're losing health here because we're cold again. It's one of those, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. We need to recover health and do another fire, but we need the food as well, so this is why we love the Namalsk. So cool, you know, when you play, you know, for those of you that don't play the game, it feels real. It's like, right, yeah, I'm just on this imaginary coastline here, fishing away. pretty cool. Right, that'll do us. In fact, safe carrying it. I'll just run over with that. Shit, so slow here. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into below on that. I think I'm going to have to make another hand drill. That's all I can do. The fish is already in the pot to be cooked. Definitely did the right thing here. I mean, if we get shot while we're doing it, we get shot. Oh shit, I haven't got a... I need a rag. Obviously with the fire you need some sort of ignition, so whether that's bark you're using or a rag or a bandage you can use, all different ways to light it. There's always 10 ways of doing stuff in DayZ. DayZ? Fucking hell's that? I might put an extra stick on that as well, just for the warmth. See how now I'm warming up, it's gone back and we're starting to gain health as well on the bottom right. We'll never get rid of this cold. The only place where you can get medical from, unless you're just lucky, is Tara Island. Which we're going the opposite way from that, so that's all good. Yeah, health's going up now. I can't put those in there because I can do that though. That might be a thing as well. Put those in the protective case. Nice. Okay. Get them arranging. Get those in that. And stay near the fire as long as possible. Cold's getting worse. This cold gets any worse, we'll be in a right sorry state by the time we get to the outpost. Hang on a sec now. I don't really want to move from here until we've got yellow health. That's the big one. And as a bonus, because we're next to the fire, we can keep relighting it as well. Just going to eat till I'm completely full. I am completely innocent. Don't know whether to go again on this, you know. Things against that is the weather's quite good at the moment, so it's a good... Got here someone, and that's why I was looking around. Can't believe we're eating all this. And we're still not full up. Oh, we are. Okay, that'll do then. Let's just go. Otherwise, we're going to just get stuck there, aren't we? Need to start collecting again now as well. So I want to be ready to go to the outpost. I don't want to be messing about. Knife sharp. We've got the machete, remember, as well, so which is only worn. It's a little bit more robust than the knife. Right, just combine that with that, and then we'll keep these out loose for doing fires on the, you know, on the fly. Right, okay. One more fill on the sticks. See, already I've gone cold again. We've only gone about 10 feet. And that's why I got that bark for sort of on the fly as well. But yeah, we're going to have to keep weathering this. We're going to have to keep making fires. Because if we don't, we're going to end up in shit. If we don't make fires, the cold's going to get worse, and then we're going to end up really ill. So, and we're never going to get off red health. So we've got to really hammer it for a little bit now, getting the fires going. It's going to get this warm, and then I'll get some more sticks. We'll try and beat the cold by just staying hydrated, staying well fed, and staying warm. Because it is a complete nightmare on here. Trying to find medical, you just can't find it. Yay, look, we've just gone to yellow. Finally. Fire's gone out already. We might be able to light this one. It's a bit further back just by blowing on it. If we can place these sticks on it, we can do it. Yeah, we can. So that'll give us an option to blow now. Yeah. That's the only downside when you do it right in the tree. You can't blow to relight. I'd be interested to see if I could get like the, you know, like the double plus symbol. Don't think my clothes are. I haven't even got a hat. I don't know why. Looks like snow might be starting to fall. See the plus symbol on the temperature on the bottom right, again for those of you that don't know, if you've got really good clothes on, you can get 3 pluses and then it lasts a lot longer. I don't think I can even get a double here. You know, my gear's not that bad. Shit, I've got frostbite. See how the head's gone that colour, so that's never gonna go now. I should have made a head thing. I didn't notice it was happening now. The way to cure frostbite, the best way, is just to kill yourself, basically. Stash all the loot, take it all off your body, and then come back to your body and take the loot back. We're not going to do that, but that's the best way of. That's the only way to get rid of frostbite, basically. Oh, gunshots. I'd like to go for them, but we've got a mission, haven't we? So I'm not going in. We're going to compromise the mission if we go for the shots. Stay frosty. Yeah, so that on the top right, where you can see the picture of the hat, because I've not had a hat since we came on the server, basically. I've got frostbite on my head. I should have made a wrap. You can just make a head wrap, and although it doesn't really insulate you, it stops you getting frostbite. I thought we'd be alright with the balaclava though, but there you go, you live and learn. It does technically cover that part of the head, but... So we're actually now not far away from where we need to be. And I think now I've got the frostbite, we'll just literally fill the water up like dead fast. In fact, let's put that on slot, put that on 6. We'll fill the water up really fast and then just jump in, and we'll make a fire when we get to the other side. I would have looked at that hunting stand, I would have gone back, but it ain't the mission. When we see the granny house on the left, which will be coming up, but there it is actually. This is when you know you're getting pretty close to Namalsk. There's often someone in it though. But I'd like to have a look, because there might just be something useful in there we can use. Well, that ruined the stealth, didn't it? I was going to sneak up there and then started coughing. So Gorky, another IJ, burlap. Well, we've got a better backpack, so we don't need any of that shit. Let's go. We could actually do that. That's what we should have done in the first place. VK12. We've got the 43, so we don't need that. I'm looking around a bit more now because we're going into high traffic area here, so just round this corner. This is going to be Namalsk, and then we're going to be in the drink swimming. We may have to do another fire, guys. Sorry to say it, but if you don't do a fire before you swim, you lose it. You've seen how fast I'm losing it anyway. Just do it with one stick. But we also don't want this cold getting any worse. Otherwise we're going to have another problem. See, we're losing health as well already from it, so no choice. No choice. Simple as. Well, you'll all know, anyone that didn't know how to make a fire on DayZ before this stream will know when we come off it. Start to get the heat in now. As soon as that goes to white, you'll see the health arrow go upwards. That's what we need. Probably the fact that we haven't had a hat, and I didn't think to just put a head wrap on. That is why we've lost heat so quick. You know, quicker than we should have done. The frostbite on the head doesn't do a lot. All it means is that illness sign again on the bottom left won't vanish now, because we'll always have the frostbite. You can't get rid of it. So right, so we're going to get water in the cooking pot. That's slot 6. Remember that. Slot 6. Because we need to do it fast at the well. We can't be fumbling about. Anything that you need quick, you need to have in that quick bar at the bottom of the screen. Right, move. So this is Namalsk coming up now. We're going to swim over there. We'll go to the, well, there's a boathouse down there, you can see. We'll go to the boathouse and then we'll swim from there. There's always someone at Namalsk, so that's why I'm just trying to do things as fast as I possibly can. There's the well. Let's get stamina up. There's someone at it. I would have thought he'll be dead. That was a headshot with a BK-43, so I don't think he will have survived that. They're obviously doing a fire in that house. Could have waited really, but they would have been there quite a while, so that's where he's done the fire. See, we need to get to that well, that's the problem. Otherwise we can't go on the ice cap. So preferably we need to kill the other dude. Oh, he's in there, he's just come out the back. Gone in there. He's probably in that room at the top. you want to talk about it, dude? Oh, he was in the bottom. He was in the bottom. You know what happened there? His mate must have survived. Hi, Brian, just got shot. I think his mate survived, and that's who we saw in the top room. And then the other guy was downstairs guarding him. I'm surprised he survived that shot, though. Really surprised he survived that shot. Because it looked to me like I got a headshot at him when he was in animation at the well. You all right, Bri? Damn. Too impatient. Because I saw him move in that top room and there was only one guy left. There might have been 3 guys, though. There might have been a third guy because there was a fire going, so there might have been 3 dudes in total. Holy hell.